welcome back to my channel. Today I show you how you can achieve this very glowy, summery, dewy, flawless base look. And yeah, I do show you how you can spot conceal on your breakouts. Like, I do have a lot of breakouts going on here, but yeah, I show you how you can actually cover it up without looking cakey, without looking like you have a lot of product on your face, and still looking very nice and flawless and have a healthy glow to your skin. So if you want to know how you can achieve that, then please keep watching. Today I am going to attempt to spot conceal. I usually don't spot conceal. I'm very skeptical to do it because I feel like I'm just not gonna do it right, or I will just end up making my breakouts worse. But I actually came across the DESI PERKINS video on how to spot conceal and still have a very nice healthy glow, and she talks about some tips and tricks on how to get rid of like the bumpiness and all of that. So I'm actually going to try and attempt that and try and see how I can actually achieve the same results with the products that I have, because I obviously don't have a lot of the products that she does use. So yeah, let's get started. Hopefully I can tame my breakouts. Oh, by the way, how cool is my jumper? This is from Chili Mango. I recently got it from the pop-up in Chill. So the first thing that DESI PERKINS does say is that always have a very hydrating base and use a lot of hydrating products on your face. So I'm actually going to use this Tarte Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost moisturizer. So I'm just going to put a lot of this around my face. It's the most cooling moisturizer I've ever used. It just feels so good. Oh my god. Like, I don't mind a lot of it on my skin because I want to then mix that in with the foundation and make sure everything's very light on the skin, you know. Like, I think the mistake that I used to do is whenever I did get a lot of breakouts, I used to use full coverage, everything, full coverage, foundation, concealer and everything, and I realized after watching her video that is not really the way to go. And everything needs to be very light. You need to sort of distract people from the breakouts. So you want to make the rest of your face look very nice and healthy and a nice glow. So next thing, I am actually going to use the eye cream as well, because sometimes when I do conceal, it gets very drying under the eye, and I don't want now to look very cakey on the face either. So I'm going to use this Tarte Brightening Eye Cream. Okay, so let's start off with the base of the face. So I'm actually going to mix these two together. This is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation and the Strobe Cream by MAC. This is in the shade Red Light. So the point of mixing these two together is so it looks nice and healthy, your face looks nice and glowy and dewy, and it just looks very healthy, and then it kind of also distracts people from all the breakouts that you do have. I'm gonna mix it all together with this brush, this Nire Soft Focus Concealer brush. So I'm going to use this 168 brush from MAC because it's really soft, and the idea is that you don't pack on the foundation on your breakouts. So I'm going to really lightly push in and stipple in the foundation, and yeah, using a very nice soft brush really helps everything look nice and flawless. Now with the beauty blender, I'm just going to lightly make sure everything is stippled in. The point of this technique is to layer on very light layers onto your skin and onto the breakout areas. I just want to first make sure I have a nice luminous base before I do go on and pack on more foundation. And every time I will pack on the foundation. I will make sure that it is mixed in with a strobe cream. You just want to achieve that nice healthy looking skin. I'm going to go in with another layer of the same mix of the foundation, the strobe cream. The concealer that you do choose to wear has to also be very hydrating to the skin. So I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Also, I know the Becca Aqua Concealer is really good because that's what Desi used in her tutorial. So just with the wand of the concealer, I'm just going to go over all the breakout I want to cover up. And then with a really nice soft eyeshadow brush, this is the Petite Crease Brush by Zoeva. You just need something dense enough but soft as well to sort of just then use that to spot conceal. So first I'm going to press on where we have concealed and then really lightly feather out the product around the spot. So it creates this nice camouflage effect almost. So just very lightly, because I don't want to budge the foundation that we have done as well. And then you don't want to make the product so obvious on the spot as well. So just whatever is on the brush and on the product, I'm just lightly feathering it out. So now you don't want to have obvious like random white or lighter looking dots on your face. So with the same brush that I was using to mix the foundation, I'm just going to sort of feather that around the product as well, so then everything is nice and blended with the foundation shade as well as getting coverage. And I'm just going to lightly press on top of the spots as well. Everything happens around the spot rather than on the spot. We've already placed the concealer on the spot. That is enough coverage, and then you just have to blend everything around. It just looks all seamless. I'm just gonna press over really lightly with the foundation brush we used to put all over the face, because it's really nice and soft. So I'm going over spots with that. Yeah, because I don't want the spots to look really obviously like concealed, so as much as I can. So now we're going to set everything on. I'm going to use a mixture of these two shades. This is the MAC Studio Fix Compact Foundation, and I'm going to use the shade NC30. Oh, this is like really well used, and NC35. So again, with a really nice soft brush. What one should I use? Okay, I'm going to use this Nire eyeshadow blending brush because it's nice and soft and it's dense enough to really get into the target areas. So I'm literally going to mix the two shades together, just dab on and then again around the spots. And then next thing what I'm going to do is I want to sort of set everything in place as well. I'm going to use this Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation from Tarte. This is in the shade Light Medium Neutral. I'm just going to use this really lightly with the foundation brush we were using around the places that I feel I need coverage and some setting as well, because we do want to set everything in place. So I'm going to just dab everything on really softly with this. So now I'm going to finish off my face by doing my concealing under the eyes. I'm going to use the same concealer that we were using to spot conceal, the Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS. And I'm going to focus just in the corners, because I don't want to bring it down either, because then it's just going to sort of add an extra layer that we don't need on the places that we have spot concealed. So I'm going to just bring it down the bridge of my nose. And I keep it there. And a bit on my chin. I don't want to bring it all the way down to this area, because obviously that's where one of the spots was, and you shouldn't highlight on top of the spot that you have, like maybe in the way of where you would normally highlight, because it's just going to bring it out even more and just undo all of the work and the blending that we have done. So I'm just going to concentrate it on the high points. I'm just going to blend that out with the beauty blender. Now I'm actually going to highlight my face using more creamy products rather than powdery products, well, initially. So I'm going to actually use this Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops, and I'm going to apply this with the beauty blender on all the high points of my face with the pointy bit of the beauty blender. I'm going to first also spray my face with this Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray on all the places that we have highlighted, so it's just easier to then blend everything out. And then now we're going to blend everything out with a damp beauty blender. For contouring, I'm going to use this Master Sculpt by Maybelline. It's a contour and highlighter combo. This is in the shade Medium Dark. I'm going to actually be very gentle when contouring, because I do not want to move any of the spot concealing that we've done. So I'm just going to use this oval brush. This is by Nivea. It's the contour and highlight brush. So I'm just going to like stipple the product into my contour areas instead of how I usually do it. I'm just going to stipple it on, and also it looks more natural as well, like it's that natural contour that you're just enhancing. So there you go guys, I hope you did enjoy the tutorial, and I hope that you can also achieve this very glowy look. I know like for some people it might be a bit too much glowy, but I really love how this look has turned out. This is actually my first attempt trying something like this, so I am pretty happy with the result, and I've always wanted to achieve this glowy look. Shout out to DESI PERKINS, because it was after I watched her video of how to achieve a flawless base that I decided to also film this video. So I will also link that same video that I watched in my description box. You can actually get more tips from her video. Like I didn't do every single thing that she did in her video, so definitely check that out. If there's any other like tutorial that you want me to do, comment below and I will try and film it for you guys. If you want me to go through any basics of like, I don't know, just let me know, okay, so I can film it for you. Also, please do subscribe to my channel, it will mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video.